He's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Well, thank you, Ian. And if any of you haven't heard, Ian was on the radio this afternoon and spoke very, very well. He's on the WhatsApp group for those who are on it. Yeah, thanks. I've been a councillor on Netherlands for 3 years now, and that's not a long time. A lot of councillors have been there a lot longer than me. But I'm just going to basically summarise the issues and then we're going forward. There's 3 issues basically driving development infill in Western Australia. Firstly, ideologies being espoused by the Labor Party and others that we all need to give away our cars and live in high density. Secondly, developers who basically want to make windfall profits from rezoning land or having the WAPC rezone the land and then leave us with the costs, like new infrastructure, roads, traffic issues, sewerage and all the other things that need to be upgraded, we have to wear. And then both the Labor and the Liberal parties, the 2 big parties, basically receive developer donations, which help fund their election campaigns. So guess what? What do you think they're going to do? They're going to look after the developers. But that's not all we've got to deal with. We've got COVID as well. And COVID is being used, as I think Ian said earlier, being used as a lever to get more power. And more power for the bureaucrats, more power for the state government, and more power for the CEOs of councils, but no more power for elected members, I assure you. Secondly, both the Liberal Party and the Labor Party recently opposed third-party appeals legislation that went into the Parliament. Both of them. You think the Liberal Party might have thought about it, being an opposition for a change? No. And the last thing, there's a very real risk that things could get a whole lot worse. Because if the Labor Party in the next election gets control of the upper house, they will have no opposition to talk about. It wouldn't matter who was in the opposition, how good they were. Because the Labor Party can just wave things straight through. So think about that, people. So what can you do? Well, firstly, the community needs to stay engaged, like you are here tonight, but to come to council meetings, wherever they are in the state, and make yourselves known, and because elected members notice when people are in the gallery, some elected members will even change their votes because they know they're being watched. Secondly, it's most importantly that the community votes for candidates that are for the community. They're not there just for developers, or they're there to rubber stamp the staff's recommendations. They're there actually acting for their community. And that's who you pay our wages. You pay their wages at the end of the day. Through your rates. They should work for you. And we should work for you, not us working for the staff. And going forward, as I just said earlier, you want to vote for candidates that aren't basically to prevent the Labor Party controlling the upper house, because that is absolutely key. And I urge you to consider voting for the West Australia Party, which I'm a member, and I'm standing for this seat, as I've done 4 years ago. A party that's not beholden to developers. We're completely and utterly, we have no connection with any development industry. We have no alliance with we don't take their money. At the end of the day, we represent the community, and that's what we're about. A lot of our members are local government or ex-local government people, and we really would seek your support and to spread the word that there is a party out there that is for the community, not beholden to developers. And I thank you very much.
Thanks, Andrew. Thanks very much.